One thing that I stopped doing is trying to convince people of things. I don't have the energy for it. I don't care. If you don't agree, then just don't agree. Like, whatever. Because I know what I'm going to do. Jasmine knows she's going to make this money. Okay, so if you don't want to, if you think it's a scam, if you think it's fraud, if you think it's not, go ahead and think that. Go ahead. I am not here to convince you to do anything. I am not here to convince you to see life in a new perspective. I am only here to help the women and the men who actually want to be helped, right? One thing that I learned on my entrepreneurial journey and just self-development is you can't bring everybody with you. I tried. I tried. When I first started making money online, this was back during COVID. I've been a full-time entrepreneur now for 6 years, but when I first started making money online, I told all my friends how to do it, right? I was so excited about all the money I was making, and I was like, wow, like the fact that I wasted so much time at work, at a job that I hated, when all I had to do was X, Y, and Z, like I was ecstatic. So I was telling all of my friends, like, just do this, like get online, make your Instagram, start your YouTube channel, promote, promote, promote. Like I was so excited, and I was telling everyone closest to me how to do it. And they would be hype with me. They'd be like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'd be good energy, good vibes. And then like after the conversation ended, they wouldn't do it. And I would be like, why aren't they doing it? Like, and then I'm like harassing them. Like, girl, you was just talking about how you struggling to pay your rent. Like, just do this. Start your online business. You got this. I'm gonna be your first customer. And they're not doing it. And it would drive me insane, you guys. I could not understand why somebody would have a friend who literally has the blueprint to how to make money online. You see them making it in real time. It's not a finesse. You see it for yourself, and you're not doing it. I couldn't understand it. I was so confused, and I spent years trying to figure it out. And the conclusion I came to was this. Everybody's not meant to go where you're trying to go. Okay? Everybody has their own path. And it is not your duty, it is not my duty, it is not my job to drag people along with me. One thing I realized is it takes far more energy trying to convince someone to do something, even if you know what you're trying to convince them to do is going to help them and be beneficial. It takes so much more energy trying to help people up the ladder that you start to drain yourself. And instead, you could be putting all of that energy that you're pouring into someone else and trying to get them up into yourself and getting yourself further along. You cannot convince people. I cannot convince people. I stopped. I retired that. All of the energy that I have, I only give it to the people who truly want it, who truly value it, who are truly going to do what I tell them to do if they asked, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with passing ideas along and, telling people this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, you can't make someone do it. And something else I hadn't learned too, at least in the situations with the friends that I was referring to a few minutes ago, a lot of times people are comfortable in their struggle. And I know that sounds crazy. And it sounds crazy to me now because I'm more ascended. I've been self-developing. I've been, healing myself, working through traumas, just really trying to be my best version. I used to be comfortable in my struggles too, okay? I struggled with alcohol abuse. I struggled with weight. I used to be 340 pounds. I struggled with depression. I struggled with insecurities. I struggled with so many things in my 20s, right? And it had got to a point where those struggles was kind of like all I knew. And I couldn't even imagine a life where I get up every day and I'm smiling and excited to start the day. I couldn't imagine that. Sometimes, a lot of times, at least for myself, you get comfortable with being depressed. You get comfortable with being broke. You get comfortable with being miserable at your job. And it takes a lot for somebody to step out of that box and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And unfortunately, I don't think most people get to that point. It's kind of like they see you, they see what you're doing. And it doesn't have to be with a business. It could be with weight loss. It could be with anything, like literally anything, right? They see you. Okay, we're talking about people who are closest to you. They see you. They see you, they talk to you, they know what you got going on, they see the results. And deep down inside, they may want those results too. But there's something inside of them that is telling them that they can't do it. They're not good enough, or it's going to be too hard, or they're that 1% of people that it's not going to work out for, right? They have all this fear. You can't save them. Just like nobody can save you, right? You can't keep trying to pull people along with you. And something else too, a lot of people have their own battles and demons that they're struggling with. I think we all do or did at some point. And you don't even know what's going on in their head, right? People can put on a front and be excited and feel motivated and inspired in the moment, but you don't know what they're battling behind closed doors, okay? You don't know, what limiting beliefs that they're holding on to. You have no clue what's going on in someone's head when you leave their presence. You have no clue, right? But it's not for you to figure out. It's not for you to, break down. Your only purpose in this world is to put energy into yourself, and the right people will follow suit, okay? Maybe they're at a point in their life where they don't have the energy. They don't have the discipline to start the business the way you're starting the business. They don't have the energy to start losing weight the way you're losing weight. They don't have the energy to start saving money like how you're saving money. They just don't have it yet. And they may never have it, but that's okay. You can't force them to do anything. You can't convince people that this way of living is the best way, right? It may be the best way for you, and it may not be the best way for them. Or maybe it is, right? Maybe it is. You could have all the answers. You could have the whole blueprint to how they're going to get out of their problems. But I'm here to tell you, you trying to convince somebody to change, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. The only thing you are going to end up doing is draining yourself, trying to get them to see life from your perspective. It's not going to work. When people are ready to make that walk, they'll make the walk. But until then, the only thing you can do is just lead by example. Just keep showing up for yourself. Keep pouring that energy into yourself, right? And I promise you, the right people who are meant to walk that path that you're walking, they're going to find your content, or they're going to find you and your results, whatever it is, and they're going to do the things that you're telling them to do. And the rest of the people, more power to them. Let them keep doing what they're doing. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I cannot wait to read what you have to say. Also, you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join the Patreon. The link is down below in my description. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.